is shut. Shut your mouth.
So that was a secret recording of an apparent classroom scolding that sparked controversy out of New Jersey. And this morning we are tackling the topic of bullying by teachers. Radio host Lisa Wexler joining us now to share her opinions. This is a verbal abuse against an autistic student.
Yeah, it was horrible.
By the teacher.
Oh, it's just horrible. The father wired the kid because he suspected that the behavior that he was being reported on by his son of the teachers was not the same kid that he knew at home. So he wired him. He actually gave him a wiretap. And when the kid came home and he played it, he was shocked. I mean, basically the teacher cursed at him, told him to shut his mouth, this and that, the kind of abuse you don't expect.
You're a bastard,
yes.
I think was one of the other things he said to the kid.
Horrible things, yes.
Right.
And of course, there's so many layers to this. I mean, one is obviously you never want to see a teacher abusing any kid, but particularly a special needs child, an autistic child. It's the most vulnerable. It's the most horrible situation that you could imagine.
Sure.
But we have a huge issue with bullying altogether. And it's interesting this happened in New Jersey because they just passed this enormous statutes in New Jersey trying to eradicate bullying. You know, we need to eradicate it.
Yeah, that statute is kids bullying other kids, and now we're seeing teachers bullying
kids. Which just shows you that if teachers are bullying kids, how can they possibly vanquish the culture of bullying if they're doing it themselves? They can't.
Sure.
So all of us need to have a zero-tolerance policy for bullying. We have to look at it the way we look at other societal bad things and say, enough already. I actually looked up some research. In Connecticut, we have about 600,000 school kids. The estimate is 100,000 of those 600,000 are involved in bullying, either as victims or as bullies, and sometimes as both.
Wow.
And that's 1 out of 6. I even think that's low. I bet you can remember as a kid being bullied as a kid, at least once. So can I.
Yeah.
But instead of looking at it as a rite of passage, we have to think of our kids as going to school every day terrified. They're either terrified on the buses, on the hallways, in the cafeteria, in the classroom. Has to stop.
It does. So what's being done? I mean, they're talking about maybe more monitors of this, or trying to get maybe teachers who have more expertise, especially when they're dealing with autistic children.
I think it has to be obvious and immediate consequences.
Yeah.
I mean, this teacher is arguing she should keep her job. I don't think so. I think it's pretty obvious. Where's the videotape? She should be easily suspended. That's a no-brainer.
We have a soundbite from the teacher's attorney, so let's listen to that.
The point today is not to attack the father of the student. I started the conference off by saying we respect his advocacy. But at a point, there had to be a time where we said that the comments that he is saying that my client made are simply inaccurate.
Well, he's basically saying that the father said that the teacher said something and the teacher really didn't say it, that the comments were inaccurate. I mean, I think we can all listen to the audio tape.
Right.
It doesn't take an expert to figure out what was said.
It's pretty sad in this day and age that this is even being defended. The teacher should be so shamefaced. She should immediately resign.
So do we need more laws specific to this? Do we need...
I think we need the laws.
Training?
We need training, we need laws, and we need parents and teachers and kids together, but really parents and teachers to be saying no. When a teacher observes a bullying episode in a classroom, it's an immediate day off from school. When a teacher is caught acting like this, it's an immediate suspension without pay for a week, 2 weeks, a month, whatever it is. There have to be immediate consequences to the behavior. When we do that, we'll change.
All right, Lisa Wexler, good to see you.
Thanks,
good to
Logan.
talk to you. Let's remind everybody that you can listen to Lisa on the radio. She's on from 4 to 6 p.m. on 1230 a.m. WFAS. You can also head on over to her website, lisawexler.com.